So my very first kiss was a NCMO, and it's a non-committal makeout, so it's just like all you do is kiss, and that's as far as it goes.
You have no feeling.
No feeling. But I'll walk you through how this would went down. Where I matched with this guy on Tinder, and I was like, I was also like, it was the middle of winter. I was super depressed, and I wanted to feel something basically. And so I invited him over to my apartment, and which was stupid. I mean, come on, this dude off the internet invited over to my apartment. It's so dumb. And my roommate and her boyfriend were there, and we watched The Emperor's New Groove. And we sat on the couch, and then we were sitting on opposite sides, and then we got somewhat closer, and then we got closer, and then we like were under the blanket, and he held my hand, and then the movie ended, and my roommate and her boyfriend went and they said goodbye, and they kissed on the front porch, and then I walked him out, and he like kissed me, and I wasn't really expecting it, but like it kind of progressed a lot further than I thought it would, where it was just like he like pinned me up against the wall, and I was like,
spicy.
Oh.
But like we started the night off with a handshake, and now we're like making out on the front porch, and it was so weird. And then he left, and he like messaged me the next day, but I had like so much internalized guilt about it, of like, I feel so guilty for just kissing this guy. Like, I need to go talk to the bishop. Like, I am so guilty. And I lost sleep. I couldn't sleep for days because I felt so guilty about kissing this guy. And finally, I didn't go to the bishop, thank heavens. Like, I worked it through in my brain. And like, it was just, I would never, ever do it again in my life. And it meant nothing. I felt nothing. Because there wasn't that emotional connection there. But yeah, it was.
I completely agree with you guys. Like, I've never had a NCMO. I've never wanted to. All my friends in high school did, but I definitely, and it's almost like I have to love them before I'm even like, I hate the word horny.
Yeah. I wish there was a more delicate word for it.
I know. I'm like, all of it just. No, I was
sexually aroused. There you go.
That's even worse.
Yeah, like, yeah, no. If I didn't love them, then it was like, I literally don't. When I had my first boyfriend, so. When I had my first kiss, I beat myself because I was 15, and you're supposed to wait till 16, and so oh my gosh, I bawled my eyes out for days because I was like, oh my gosh, and I couldn't tell my mom and anything, and I was, but like, I was like, maybe I just don't like kissing. I was like, maybe I'm just not a sexual person. No, it's just
No.
But yeah, so
I also noticed it was like way different for me. Like it was way different for my older sister versus me versus my little sister. Because my older sister, my parents were like, okay, we will pay you $5,000 if you can make it out of high school without kissing someone. She did it and went on a trip to Europe. And for me, I didn't get the deal because my dad was like, wait a minute. If someone pays you $5,000, they can kiss you. So isn't that being a prostitute? So they got the deal. He was like, prostitution? And I was like, what about the deal? And then my little sister was like 12, and she was like, I kissed 2 boys at the grocery store today. So it was way different. Yeah, and she's like, she kissed someone like 6 months after my first kiss. She was like, I was like, oh my gosh, Zoe. She's like 6 years younger than me. But yeah, so that was funny.